Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Engage, where Expansion Pass Wave 4 has come around as of early April, and we have just basically finished the Let's Play right on time to actually go straight on and play the extra story added to everything with all our DLC done, and this is our final DLC, or will it be? You never know if they might just put something out down the line outside of the Expansion Pass in the future. Hey, why not? They can if they want to make some more bucks. But, of course, rumors abound about them announcing something else and rushing all this stuff out, because they rush it out. This is like 3 months later, 2.5 months later this came out. Rumors abound of more Fire Emblem coming in the future, but will those rumors be true? For now, we have more Fire Emblem. If we jump into a well, the Fell Xenologue is here.
Divine One, we have been getting reports lately of a strange presence coming from this well. I have not been able to find anything unusual about it, but perhaps you should investigate.
Sure, you can access the Fell Xenologue from the ancient well. You do not have to complete it all at once. You can return to the world of the main story between chapters if you like. The Fell Xenologue also has a difficulty setting separate from that of the main game. Well, we'll just play it for story as we do. I'll take a pretty pebble and jump on in to Fell Xenologue. Let us begin. I hope I fit. Fell Xenologue 1, Dragons from Afar.
Faced one way, 1,000 years separation. The other way, 100 years regret. Pray, dream of my sorrow. Pray, dispel the darkness from this world. The only light here is in memory, and the hope you instilled flickers. Alas, I know the truth. In this world, there is no salvation. In this world, there is no you.
Where am I? This isn't the Somniel. Who are you?
I am... No, it is no matter. My name lost its meaning long ago.
But I have this strange feeling, as if the two of us have met somewhere.
We have never met before. Not in any way you would understand. I'm speaking to you from across a mirror. You are my reflection, and my land's last hope. Please. I need your assistance. Will you save those who are important to me?
Of course. I'll help however I can.
Really? You accept my plea without hearing what it entails?
I suppose I feel like helping you might ease some of my own anxieties. Almost as if this is a chance to get back something that I lost a long time ago. In short, yes, I'm here for you.
I'm glad to hear you say so. I was afraid you would refuse, since I'm unable to explain all the details. Suffice to say that the land I speak of is threatened by a foe with a wicked heart. The only hope for my people is for you to collect the 7 bracelets.
Bracelets?
In my world, emblems dwell inside bracelets. You will need them in order to succeed. Now, I will transport you there. Those you encounter after arriving will guide you.
Will you and I meet again?
We will not. Nor have we ever met. Not even in this very moment.
You speak so cryptically. Still, I get the feeling I will see you again.
Be off now. I thank you, and wish you good fortune in the battles ahead. Goodbye, my fellow Divine Dragon. My twin from another world. On your journey, I hope you feel joy, suffering, sorrow, and love, because I will feel nothing anymore. I will never awaken again.
So bright.
Sister, it worked! Our prayers are answered!
After all these long years, at last our savior has come. You.
Is that?
Where am I?
You are in Lythos Castle. We have long awaited your arrival. Thank you for answering our prayers. I am Nel, one of the dragons who resides here.
And I am Nil, her twin brother.
It's nice to meet you, Nel. And you, Nil. I'm the Divine Dragon.
So you are the Divine Dragon.
Fate has made a cruel and mysterious choice.
It is such a joy to see you reborn.
Reborn? What does that...
The Divine Dragon is deceased. You fell in the last war. Our world has been consumed by darkness in the time since. We have long prayed for a savior to aid us, and your appearance seems to be our answer. It is unfortunate. I would have preferred never to see you again.
Nel?
But we are in desperate need of aid, and we do not have the luxury of choice. I will speak no more of it. Please follow me.
I'm so sorry, Divine One. She is rather more upset by this than I would have expected. She and the Divine Dragon have a somewhat complicated history.
This is the Bracelet Vault. Here, our Emblem Bracelets are kept secure.
I see.
Upon that pedestal lies the Bracelet of the Shepherd Exalt. It is the sole bracelet in our possession. The emblems within it are safely in slumber.
There are 7 bracelets in total. We lost the other 6 in the war with Sombron.
So, he exists in your world as well.
I will explain from the beginning. The first dragons were born millennia ago, and from them came the Divine and Fell Dragons. For a time, there was peace, until the Fell Dragons turned to conquest and destruction. With the world under threat, the Divine Dragons and the people prayed for salvation. And that salvation came in the form of beings from other worlds known as emblems. The emblems were manifestations of those ardent prayers for peace.
My sister and I were performing that ancient rite when you arrived. We thought a new emblem would appear to save us.
And you got me.
Yes, it was quite the shock. I'm still a bit beside myself.
The emblems brought an end to the fighting, but only temporarily. 1,000 years ago, Sombron sought to exploit the emblems for his own ambitions.
We experienced that war firsthand. It was awful. The entire continent became a battlefield. The dragons and the royal families fought over the emblems until all sides were exhausted.
But as we stood upon the brink of annihilation, the Divine Dragons won a key victory. Lumera, the Divine Dragon Monarch, imprisoned Fell Dragon Sombron at the cost of her life.
My mother died 1,000 years ago?
Her sacrifice bestowed peace upon the people even as they mourned her passing. But it was her successor who healed the wounded land and returned it to prosperity.
Her successor? You mean the next Divine Dragon Monarch?
Yes. You.
The Divine Dragon Monarch after Lumera was her own begotten child.
So I took the throne after she died. This is so different from the history of my world.
You are a wonderful ruler. Under your reign, it seems like the world would be at peace for the rest of time. But it was not to be. Sombron eventually returned, and another war began.
Whosoever gathers all 7 of the awakened emblems will be granted immense power. Sombron intended to use that power to exact revenge and restore the Fell Dragon's honor. To achieve that end, he was willing to set the whole world ablaze.
And I take it I lost this war.
No, not exactly. You and Sombron each slew the other. On the night of the decisive clash, you and he perished at the same moment.
So the Fell Dragon is already gone? Then who is it that's putting your world in danger now?
An unknown malefactor is attempting to fulfill the late Sombron's ambitions.
They come and go without a trace. We know nothing of their whereabouts or appearance. All we know for sure is that, like Sombron, this individual wants to collect the 7 bracelets. In fact, we believe they already have 2.
1 in Lythos Castle, 2 in enemy hands. Where are the other 4?
Each of the 4 nations of Elyos possesses one. They once fought under a single banner, but that changed drastically after your death. Now, with nothing to unite them, the little ones, the humans, bicker among themselves. Thus far, they have kept one another in check, but war could break out at any moment.
I don't know if the Divine Dragon's army was ever truly united. I saw them argue, in this very castle, about which nation was to blame for your death. Which is absurd, of course. It was no one's fault.
Now that our savior has arrived, it is imperative we reclaim the bracelets. The conflict we have avoided for years will soon be inevitable. You may need to cross blades with people who resemble your own friends and allies.
I understand. I'll brace myself for that possibility. So, you're both divine dragons, like me?
What gave you that impression?
You said you were dragons, and you live in Lythos Castle, so I just assumed.
Your assumption is incorrect.
What she means, Divine One, is that we...
Watch out! Assassins!
Nel!
She's a Fell Dragon!
My brother and I both. In this world, Fell Dragons are born as twins. We severed ties with our father during the last war. We now fight against our misguided kin.
I cannot transform, but that does not stop me from fighting at Nel's side.
Fell Dragon twins.
I suppose I simply assumed that you would already know what we were. It seems I was mistaken. If you will not aid us, you may leave. We will defend this world ourselves.
No, I'll fight with you. I don't care about your heritage. If you truly want to protect this world, I'll be your ally.
Oh, that's a relief. Now, let us march into battle together, just like the good old days.
Show us your medal, Divine One. We shall see if you are truly the answer to our prayers.
Is it a little dragon? Okay, well the corrupted are still a problem. We may have to fight our friends and more. So let's get out there, shall we? Contract, Veronica Emblem Skill. Well, we don't have Veronica with us at the moment. Who do we have? In Fell Xenologue battles, your allies will have predetermined classes and levels. Their inventories are also predetermined, but you can swap items between units normally. Okay, so it's got its complete own set of balancing. None of our characters who gain crazy strength because their level ups or their skills are actually there. Sad times. Allies who fall in battle will return afterward regardless of your difficulty settings. So it's put on casual difficulty on that side of things. So I could just be as reckless as I want. I don't have to worry about anyone getting killed. Okay. The Fell Xenologue features unique allies who will join you in each battle as guests. Nel is a powerful dragon unit. Nil is a capable support unit in conjunction with emblems, but is not well suited to the front lines. Losing either Nel or Nil will count as a defeat, so be careful in using them. Oh, you go at the back of the map. Okay, it seems we got automatically chosen Unica and Chloe with us here. Let's, I guess we'd have to look at, like, what their stats... So we're at level 15. How does our stats look? It's a good question. Obviously, as well, like, having certain rings would make people good. We're only allowed 5 allies in the fight. How was my Louis? Where is Louis? There he is. 8. 27 defense! I don't know about this now. 6 speed! 3 res! Ah! Give me everything back! Give me all my cool stuff back. I was about to say, I guess Vale must be pretty good still because Vale's such a late game unit. Like 12 defense isn't tiny. Oh yeah, Vale's like really good. When you look at the ratings. So just look at the ratings alone and you just suddenly go, oh, so Vale's really good. Hortensia's really good. I mean, yeah, I was going to say Kagetsu must be pretty good. Because Kagetsu was good when we got him in the first place. Mauvier's a 122 rating. What the... Well, if we were to deploy our two best units, it would be Mauvier and Vale. It's Mauvier's time to shine. He's got a mend as well and stuff. This will be interesting. We've lost all the power that we managed to build up to. I guess I'd have to give Mauvier an emblem ring. Who's... Yeah, let's give you Chrome.
Sir Crom, I've got this.
And Vale's got Corin, and I've got Marth. And Nel Nil, I guess I could give you some rings. Interestingly, Leaf's not on anyone. Question is, who is what and what does what now? We really need to, like, check out our units here. Well, Nel's more of a physically attacking kind of one.
Leaf, I am ready.
So you can have Leaf. And Nil... Emblem Alear can engage by using... Yeah, I know. I was just wondering... Like, how do you attack? So you have an axe, and you have a restore. What can I even give you that would help? Let's just give you Camilla.
Camilla!
I'll protect you.
Let's give you some bracelets. Okay, because our point of having completed the game already and all that means we get to do some choices. Now we need to check out what the enemies on the map are. You can tell that I completely know my buttons still, because we got corrupted wolves on the first line here of a speed of 10. Okay, so a couple of guys can double them. In fact, our higher rated units can really do some work here. 14 fizz to your 18 defense means that, to be honest, you're actually good to fight these. If user initiates combat and hits, though, inflicts max HP -5 on foe after combat. So you got to remember, like, this little bit of it. So even having them come onto you in that way is, like, not very good for us. Because of the fact they can just cut our HP as standard. Meanwhile, some bloke back here has Tiki. Question mark and question mark. An unidentified assassin who has come for the Emblem Bracelets. Wolf Knight Cavalry unit. It's covered by wolves here, there, and everywhere. Hello, unidentified assassin friend. Well, I think we can begin. We've kind of set up a party here.
The enemy has most likely come for the Bracelet of the Shepherd Exalt. We must stop them here, before they can reach its location.
Ooh.
Okay. A little bit of voice along with a little bit of face tells us exactly who that is. We have some interesting music, are we? Well, it looks like we can take on one wolf to begin with. And the only other wolf that can get anywhere near to reach is you.
I can do this.
So Vale is going to be a very good one to start a lot of our attacks with, because Vale's probably going to wipe out a lot of people without any issue. It's Vale's time to shine.
I am sorry.
We don't even get experience or anything. That's interesting.
Understood.
I can fight.
So the real question we'd have is, for our other characters here, a Fell Child with a very nice lance. Fell Spark, an attack using the power of Fell Dragonstone, has foe defense and res. It's pretty good, actually. We've got Protective. If foe initiates combat against Nil, grants crit plus 10 to unit for 1 turn. I haven't got any of the abilities because you're not, like, linked up at this point in time.
Sure.
So you can Dragon Vein, we can engage.
Yes.
How do I turn into a dragon? Well, let's let them come on at me as we do. What is your Dragon Vein, by the way? Oh, yeah, you're a dragon, so you get to use absolutely everything, which is pretty cool. All right, wait, what did you do? That's the wrong smoke.
Right? But watch out. Those fangs will really leave a mark.
I forgot.
You can lift the Fang's curse with my Restore Staff. Give it to someone who can use it.
Ah! The bite of a corrupted wolf inflicts a status effect called Cursed Fangs. Each stack of Cursed Fangs will reduce the max HP of the affected unit by 5. The curse stacks with each hit and lasts for the rest of the battle unless you remove it with the Restore Staff. Maybe I could use it then. So really what I want to do is just go over and trade. Oh, we already have a Restore. That's pretty handy, actually. Oh, so I see. This is designed in a way that no matter what, we're going to get hit. And that we can't ignore it, and we have to use Restore Staff because the enemies aren't going to come onto me at all. Okay. Well, we learn what we need, I guess. I guess you can't use Restore Staff on your own, though? Well, this is going to be complicated. Now, we do have another way round this factoid, I think. They can come onto me, but what if I Dragon Vein Fog right here? See, if they hit us, we have an issue, correct? But if they don't hit us...
I am present.
Strategy is engaged. It seems that that was enough to start pulling people by the look of things. Because we don't actually have any experience juggling. Ooh. We've got all the Fell Dragons in this group apart from over here. We got the 4 Fell Dragons and a person who worships. I guess that works out, doesn't it? And because we don't have any experience to actually get, I could just go really quite fast. Now, when you think about it,
I will put you to rest.
getting criticals with our new characters too.
May none disturb your rest.
That was pretty cool. Neil can't get the attack in though. Neil can't get you. Can you attack from 2 range or something? No, okay. We got this dude coming in. Looks like we've got other units pushing no matter what, so a liberation.
I had to stop you.
Why are you looking so happy? You've been put into this weird world of who knows what. Three units to take care of this turn. Now remember, it's only if they initiate combat that they get the extra damage on us.
This is my redemption. I have dispensed with doubt.
Mauvais going to work. Mauvais. Ah, so you can't one-shot this good dude. With any weapon you have? What the Fell Spark? Okay. That just does 20 and it's uncounterable? You're pretty not good there, Neil. Like, surprisingly so. We could always engage you, I guess. Just looking at the ideal attack order at this point.
Emblem, engage.
After this DLC, we never have to worry about saying Mobby again. Well, yeah, it's a bit hard.
Yes, good. Yes, whatever it takes. I'm not a child anymore.
Wounded Pride, procced. When now live in 2 spaces, defeats a foe, grants plus 10 crit. Nothing stands a chance. You'd have thought Veil would be top of the unit list at this point in time, you know? I've not even got my boots, have I? I've got moving down to 4. This is why, like, everything feels really weird right now. It's like I'm used to running him at 5 or 6, do you know what I mean? Because promoted plus boots. And I can't move him anywhere. Oh, what's up with that? Guess I should go around here, really. Oh, someone can reach me from there. Maybe I don't want you to reach Veil. This fight is just 4 Fell Dragons and 4 Maria. Well, I'd have had 5 if I could.
Good night.
Technically, I've got some extra dragons in the group too, right? Technically, I do have 5, right? Okay, so you can attack with Fire Breath 1 range, but you can also do the Silver Dagger at 2 range. A physical attack of 15 means you won't poison. So we could do the lure over here and then start to go to work. That's how I'd look at it. I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't double me. He's got speed, yeah, lower speed. Yeah, maybe I could do this. And then we'll just get everyone in the back here ready to go in. But with this means we won't have the best person ready to go in. Do you know what I mean? Oh, wait a second. I haven't even bothered to look. Oh, well, I've done turn now. Oh, no crystals? What are we doing? Oh, okay.
You're not going anywhere.
Well, I was going to say there's no
It'll
crystals.
be easy beating that one. Not with my emblem's power protecting it.
Tiki Revival Stone's being used against us. So we should lose 5 HP. There we go. So interestingly, you didn't move upon us. Which is very much what I was expecting to happen. So let's keep on fighting.
Engage.
Giga 11 sword? Would that work better? No, it wouldn't. No one saw anything there, don't worry. 11 sword normally attacked works better than not. And that at least blocks its overall rampage. You could think of it that way. Missing the boots actually makes me feel really sad about this. I don't think engaging could help out with anything here. I can't reach no matter what. I will be moving here to there, but we may as well let it take a little bit. If we engage with you...
Please, lend me your strength!
Remember, it's Nel and Nil that we have to keep out of the danger zone. We can break that guy down 1 level. Wait, does Alear going down count? Oh yeah, Alear going down counts. Alright, we have 3 defense here, so we should be able to survive. Everything except what you can do, really. But it's at 2 range, remember, so as long as it's here, we're okay, and we're only taking the hit to 15. I think it is. Yeah, keeping those ones safe is going to be just the smallest of issues. You've got the most defense, so I think you are the one that is best to move forward at this point in time, aren't you?
Now! I don't want to sacrifice anyone.
And because this one's going to be staying alive no matter what, we definitely don't want you. You're the weak point, really. You're the one that can die the horrible death that we don't want to happen. Nothing really to do here. Because we haven't necessarily taken this guy down. It depends, actually. Can we... If we can wreck this guy in 1 go...
Lend me your strength!
Then we should be fine, right? 4 times 9 is 36. This is... It says on the bottom left. I stopped because I was just like, I don't even have to do that calculation. Why am I doing this calculation? So I can't one-shot it anyway. Best I could do is get them a little bit nearer to being able to help and act. What is these yellow things worth? What, you can get them experience? But not from battling?
Hand over the bracelet.
That was fun. You won. This time.
Good job, bad guy. Thankfully, you do the thinking for me. First map done. Confusing, but done.
They got away. I was hoping we would finally learn their identity.
At least we got back the bracelet they were carrying. That's...
The bracelet of the ancestor. It seems different since we last laid eyes on it.
Maybe this emblem can tell us about their time in enemy hands. I'll summon them again so we can talk. Huh? That's strange.
What?
The invocation isn't coming to me. Perhaps it's because I'm in a new world? But that's no good. Summoning emblems is what a divine dragon does.
Divine dragon? I'm Tiki. Are you a divine dragon like me?
Well...
Impossible. Emblems in this state shouldn't be able to speak.
Hello, Emblem Tiki. I might be able to summon you again, but your invocation isn't coming to me. Do you know it?
I don't know anything about an invocation. My head feels fuzzy. It hurts. Please, don't make me fight anymore. I don't like hurting people.
You need not act against your will. Allow me to return you to peaceful slumber.
You can do that?
I can indeed. But I am unfamiliar with this summoning power of which you speak. The divine dragon of this world was able to cleanse fallen emblems. It would seem that you cannot do the same. So I will send Emblem Tiki to rest. In slumber, she will be safe from those who would exploit her power. No longer will she be compelled to fight.
You might say we are containing her power in the bracelet. Sadly, since we lack the ability to awaken emblems, she cannot aid us any further.
It sounds like our only option right now. Please, go ahead. Whatever benefits there might be to keeping her awake, I won't force her to fight. Tiki, I hope we'll meet again someday.
I'd like that. When we do, let's play together lots, okay?
Absolutely.
Farewell, Emblem Tiki. Sweet dreams.
Night-night.
Now, so long as we keep her away from the enemy, she will be able to rest.
Thank you, Nel.
We place our emblems into slumber as a matter of course, to prevent their exploitation. Emblem Tiki was thus asleep when she was taken, but she returned to us awake. Our foe must therefore possess the power to awaken emblems.
Only divine and fell dragons can control them in that way. There are no divine dragons left in this world, so that means our enemy is a fell dragon. One of our siblings, in other words.
If it's a sibling of yours, then do you have any idea who it could be?
We have many brothers and sisters, but we're not acquainted with all of them. Many died in the most recent war. There is no telling which of them survived.
The power to control emblems is rare. If we knew the culprit, we would surely recall. Perhaps this child was born after we left Sombron, or developed this power late.
Dragon powers are unpredictable. I cannot transform myself or control emblems at all. Sombron deemed me a failure. If I had stayed with him, I would probably be dead by now.
How awful.
I managed to survive only because Nel took me with her when she left. It angers me to think that our siblings could be behind this. To be given that kind of power, only to use it for evil. What a waste.
Nel.
Sorry. It's not my intention to poison the mood.
So, Divine One, our objective is to put an end to the ambitions of Sombron's mysterious heir. Since we are fighting to return the emblems to slumber, they will not be able to help us. Knowing this, it is your choice whether or not to join our cause. What say you?
Yes, I'll help.
Splendid! It is such a comfort to have you on our side. Isn't it, Nel?
After what I saw in that battle, I must agree. But I will remain unsettled by the necessity of fighting alongside this dead dragon.
Oh, I unsettle you, do I?
Please, there is no need to quarrel. Why don't the two of you shake hands and agree to be friends from now on?
I decline.
Then I guess I'll pass too.
You could at least try to get along.
Before we depart the castle, Nil, we should say our farewells.
Oh, agreed.
I didn't know anyone else was in the castle. Is it a person I know?
You are welcome to come find out. But what you see may upset you.
It looks to be a monument of some kind.
This is the resting place of the divine dragon. Your grave. I did warn you.
We will be just a moment, Divine One. You can go back if you like.
Actually, do you mind if I say something? I'd like to speak to my other self, who lived here with you.
I think that would be a lovely gesture.
Visiting my own gravestone. Not something I ever thought I'd do. I can see why Nel is unsettled by this situation. I promise to fulfill your role and protect those important to you as best I can. And with that, my reflection, goodbye.
Why can't I turn into a dragon like you and Father?
There. You may someday.
I'm a failure. I'm weak.
No, Nel. You are strong. Surely you will be able to transform eventually.
When?
Not even Father can say for sure. But until then, hold on to this.
Your Dragonstone? But you won't be able to transform without it.
I can if you carry it for me. And I know you will always be by my side. We are two halves of a whole, Nil. This power is ours to share.
Our power.
So we have cleared the first of how many chapters? Do we go to alternate Somniel now? These are questions that only moving forward can answer. We move to a post-battle, it says. At the very least. No, we are just on map. There are bond conversations available. The world map Fell Xenologue. The Fell Xenologue has its own map, but which you'll traverse as you progress the story. You can use the world map menu to return to the world of the main story or the Somniel. You can also find skirmishes that will appear in areas you've already completed. Is there anything to get from me doing that, though? Do you know what I mean? Thank you for moving me over such as that. Alright, let's wonder really what else we can do. We've got bond conversations available, not necessarily supports, because supports from our last thing. Bond combinations for other people from our last chapter's battles, but nothing for these guys currently. Which is the question. I'm assuming these guys do have supports to go along with things. Just gotta wonder. Well, they're not on the list currently. Straight on to the next chapter then, I guess.